What's up, all you legends? Welcome back to part 23 of our Pokemon Unbound walkthrough. In today's video, we're going to explore a bit of Gurun Town and see where we end up. We've got a bit of a longer one. And here we've just come across the Reggie statues, which is really cool. The theme in Unbound has been all the statues in some towns. We came across the legendary birds. Now we've just come across the 3 Reggie Pokemon. And we picked up a Zygarde cell. In the last video, we made it through the Great Desert. We explored it and picked up a ton of cool items. If you haven't watched it, go back, give it a watch. You don't want to miss any of the items that we found. And now we're going to explore Gurun Town and see where else we might be able to go in today's video. We might even make it to the next town. Okay, now we're in the Gurun Town Pokemart. Someone just gave us a lemonade, which is quite nice. Come and stock up on any items you may need. We do need some Pokeballs, some Ultra Balls. I'm very low on Pokeballs, and I might need some Hyper Potions and Revives, and some Max Repels. So come and stock up on all the things you need. It's easy to forget, and then it always happens at the worst of times when you're far from a town. Okay, and here it looks like there's a fisherman here. And if you've fished more than 3 times, then he'll leave something for us. So here's something on the table. We got a pearl. And the fisherman left, so that's pretty cool. Here it looks like we've got another mission for us. This person wants 20 hard stones. So we did get some hard stones in the previous video when we used Rock Smash. When you have 20, come and talk to this person. I had a ton of them, but I believe I sold most of mine. I think I had about 50 hard stones. And here you can sell your Relic Copper for 1,000 Pokemoney. Relic Copper we found in the previous video. Okay, and here's a lady from the Science Society. And if you have any fossils, you can give it to her and she'll try and revive them. Okay, we're just talking to a few people here. Gurun Town doesn't look all that big. Our item find is going off. We just found a Charty Berry. Okay, we made our way to the Vivill Woods. The Vivill Woods leads to Vivill Town. So here we're going to explore. We're going to try challenge all the new trainers. My Pokemon currently are Espeon, Magmortar, Electivire, Gyarados, Nidoking, and Ninetales. So that's my current team. And yeah, we're going to make our way through. We're going to explore, try to catch a whole bunch of new cool Pokemon in Vivill Woods. Here we just picked up a big root, and if you surf across, you can also get a sunstone and search the mushrooms for a big mushroom. So take your time here, level up your Pokemon. There are a few people to challenge. Come and try catch a whole bunch of new Pokemon too. And this sign is just another trainer info sign. It says there are a lot of hidden items to find on the ground. And we try to select this mushroom, but it turns out it's a Paras. So that's pretty cool. If you want to catch Paras, you can come and search some of the mushrooms. Parasect is quite a cool bug-type Pokemon. And we've got another Zygarde cell here at the bottom. Okay, we're gonna do a little loop back. We've done the whole loop at the bottom. Now it's time to go more north. We do battle the little bug catcher here. And I believe our item finder has located something. So here we got a tiny mushroom. And it's a bit strange that there's just a log in the middle there, but the Vivill Woods looks pretty cool. Okay, I believe we've battled everyone here. We've picked up a PP up and a big mushroom again. So we got 2 mushrooms, 2 big mushrooms, and a small mushroom. And it looks like that's it for Vivill Woods. Redhead, sheesh, about time you got here. Sorry, I'm just a little on edge. I'm getting so close to finding out what happened to my parents. I guess it's making me impatient. Okay, so he's looking for the shadows, but he hasn't seen any sign of them. And he saw a guy with a weird symbol hanging outside the warehouse. If that is their base, okay, so he's gonna go to the warehouse in Vivill Town. We're gonna explore, see what Vivill Town has on offer. Here is a Pokemon Center to heal and a Pokemart. But there's no one in here. That's pretty strange. There's not a soul in the Pokemon Center. And there's not a soul in the Pokemart either. Is this town abandoned or something? Maybe because the shadows have a base here, maybe all the people left or something? Because, yeah, there's nobody. And the door is locked. You can't even get in the house. This is creepy. All the doors are locked. Okay, so you can't get in anywhere. But here is a Zygarde cell. Come and pick it up. We're at 41%. And here's Redhead. It looks like there's a grunt here. He's blocking the way, protecting the warehouse. So this must be another base. It's the headquarters of the shadows. Okay, so he said he's gonna deal with us. He doesn't need backup or anything. He said he'll take us out easily. Well, let's see what this guy's got. Okay, it looks like it's the Light of Ruin. Grunts. Whoa, what's going on? There's a ship. And it's firing at the mountain. It just blew up the mountain and went right through the building into the warehouse. Redhead, now's my chance. Tyranitar, use Crunch. Okay, Tyranitar just knocked that guy out. Looks like the shadows came and crashed into the mountain to enter the warehouse. So I guess we're gonna go in and explore. We don't have much time. That grunt on up there could wake up any minute now. The door up ahead looks like the only way through. There's probably plenty more grunts inside. Okay. What the? How did a Shadow Warrior get in here? We aren't equipped to deal with these anymore. Let's get out of here. Okay, so these lot people run away because the Shadow Warriors are here. And it looks like we're battling them. So we knocked out the first Shadow Warrior. He was fairly easy. But there are some crazy tough battles in this section of the game. So make sure your Pokemon are healed and you're stocked up with items. And let's get battling. Stop right there. I don't care if you've already made it inside. I can still drag you right back. Because we knocked out that Rune of Light warrior. He tried to stop us from going in, but we still made it in. He's gonna go get reinforcements now. The Light of Ruin. Okay, and looked like the guy ran away and teleported on that beam. Look around, Vivill Warehouse. Okay, so here there's 4 teleporting beams and a whole bunch of fire. And there's some stairs going down, so let's go and explore the 2nd floor. Okay, you can surf and even dive here. And there's a stone. So we're going to push the stone and teleport to the end. And we found Marlin. Okay, so I think we've got to come back. This is where we have to come towards the end of the mission. Because this guy, he needs 6 letters to open the door. So it needs a password to get through. And we don't have any letters of the password yet, and here's where the ship crashed in the mountain. So we're going to go back up and we're going to try and challenge all these shadow warriors and hopefully get some letters of the secret code. We're just going to try teleport and try our luck. Here's an item on the table. So we got a whipped dream, and what you want to do is actually click on the black shadow warriors. A lot of them are battling, and when you go past them, you go click on the actual black shadow warrior and you'll battle them. And that's the way you're going to get the letters of the password. So here you talk to the other people, it doesn't really matter, but come and talk to the black shadow warrior. And then you will battle him. And we just picked up a PP up, so that's cool. Again, here there's 2 people battling. You want to go and click on the actual black shadow warrior. And when you battle them, you'll get some pieces of the password. Okay, we knocked him out. And he gave us the letter V. So we got 1 letter of the password, and we picked up a sachet. I think we needed 5 letters, so we've got 1. We've got 4 more to do. But yes, just come around and try and look for the actual black shadow warriors, and you want to battle all of them. So it's a bit of a tricky maze with these teleporting. Here's another shadow warrior, so actually go and click on the black shadow warrior and you'll battle him. I'm not actually battling at them in this video, but that's what you need to do. Actually select the warriors and challenge them to battles. Okay, now we're down on the 3rd floor, and there's another Zygarde cell here. So we're currently at 42%, and our item finder is going off. So here we've also found a fairy gem. There are a lot of tough battles in this section. You might have to go out and heal yourself once or twice. Here is another Shadow Warrior Light of Ruin guy. Okay, we got the letter A. So we got V and A. So you actually want to select the actual people battling, the white and black. Black guys, like there, you gotta go and talk to them and you'll battle them. And also here, come and actually talk to the guy in white. Then you'll be able to battle him for another letter. And here's a lady from the Science Society. And we've got another Zygarde cell at the bottom, don't forget that one. And we've picked up an item sitting here. We've got a Match Revive, which is going to be really useful in battle. And another Shadow Warrior Light of Ruin guy. And one more teleporting thing. So here's another item hiding. We got a Gardevoir, right? So if we've got a Gardevoir, you can Mega Evolve it now, which is actually a really strong item. I know a lot of people like Gardevoir. So now you can Mega Evolve. That might be an item that's really important. For you. But I believe we've challenged and battled all of these trainers now. I think we've got 5 letters already. Let's go down and see if we can get this password going. I need 6 letters. Okay, 5 letters. So I've worked out the password. It is Aklove. We don't have the E, but that guy's got the E, so the password worked. Enter the password Aklove, and then we can make it through. Ken Zeph is here, and Ivory. So here's Ivory. After Aklove took over leadership at the Ruins of Void, he gave me an offer. So don't you see, Zeph? Grand plan, you fool, Ivory. So Ivory is actually the mastermind and the evil one behind everything. Marlin said he's gonna destroy everything. And Marlin can't believe that Ivory wants to sacrifice the entire Boreas region for her plan. Okay, so now they're just having a big, long old argument. And it looks like Ivory's got a little trick up her sleeve. Okay, so now Ivory is gonna try get Aklove to join in the issues and problems here. Whoa, and there's Hooper's portal again. And here is Aklove and Mega Hoopers in the background. Shadows were able to bombard the cliffside, shattering the wall. My darts on the ultimate weapon is being destroyed. You did learn something vital before the attack. We'll discuss this further once we've dealt with these intruders. I will find the weapon. Redhead, alright, I hold up my end of the bargain. I'm pretty sure I found what you're looking for. Tell me what I want to know and I'll get over it. I've no time for your games. Give it to me. No way, old man. Enough. Do you mind? Oh, you must be the bigwig everyone's talking about. Redhead is so funny, so rude. He doesn't care who he's talking to. Aklove, how dare you, you little brat. Don't forget what you promised me, our deal? Ha ha ha. You mean tell me this is your son? Your son? No, can't be. It has to be a mistake. My parents said never do such a horrible thing. They can't be a member of the Shadows. Okay, so Redhead has just got the news that Marlin is his father. So he is in shock. He can't believe what's going on. And Marlin is explaining everything with him and Melanie being Redhead's parents. Okay, now Aklove is ready to battle. Aklove sent Redhead and Marlin through the portal. Now it just looks like it's Zeph and myself. Now they're gonna try get... No, they also sent Zeph through the portal, so it's just me left. And here's Aklove. So this might be our first battle against Aklove. Wow, okay, the Light of Ruin leader Aklove is challenging us. His first Pokemon he sent out is Klefki. And I want to let you guys know this is a super tough battle. I had to try this a couple times before I actually defeated him. And I did swap my team around just for this battle, so I got Magma up front because it is strong against a metal type. But I found with this battle you have to constantly switch your Pokemon because they're constantly trying to get the type advantage. So my game did involve a ton of switching in and out just to try and beat the AI system. And as you try and attack them, they'll swap out if you're at an advantage, so it's quite tough. But we're doing pretty good. So you just need to experiment. You need to, if your team, if you don't have the right types in your team, you might have to swap out and in a whole bunch. I do recommend it. Otherwise, you're always gonna be aligned with someone who's at an advantage against your Pokemon. And that's a surefire way to just quickly get knocked out all the time. So as soon as they send out a new Pokemon, make sure you have swapped so your Pokemon are at an advantage. And I did have to use some items to assist getting through this battle. So I'm gonna revive my Magmortar again and my Gyarados. If you know your Pokemon are gonna get knocked out and the opponent's gonna attack before you, rather use that turn to revive another Pokemon. Otherwise, you've just completely wasted a turn. Okay, Hooper is nearly knocked out though, which is a good sign, as he is one of the strongest Pokemon in Aklove's team. And he used Space Fury, but my Flygon just survived. If we can get an attack in now, we should be able to knock him out. Yes, and we do. So Hooper is gone. One thing with Flygon, his speed is pretty high, so generally he attacks first all the time. Now they sent out Primarina, which is also a nightmare in this battle. But if my Electivire can get an attack in, it should be super effective. Yes, one shot and we knock it out. This is what I mean about the type advantages. You gotta try and trick the AI and swap your team out a lot. Because generally if you send out Electivire, Primarina will just swap out immediately, so you gotta kind of trick it and swap your team around quite a lot. Now they've got Gardevoir, which is mega evolving. And I'm using Slowking, which has super high defense. Slowking is actually one of the strongest Pokemon on my team at the moment. Its defense and special defense are just crazy high. So if you're looking for a Pokemon that can take a shot or two, definitely get a Slowking. And for Eevee, I also maxed out its special attack as well as its defenses, so it can really withstand quite a bit of damage. And Slowking's even got some attacks that heal itself. So it's actually a super useful Pokemon to have in your team, even if you just want to use it to buy you some time to use some items to revive your other Pokemon. So I'm definitely going to keep Slowking on my team for a while. Slowking just knocked out the Gardevoir. And what I have noticed is Ninetales is just getting knocked out a bit too easily, as well as Espeon. It's not performing quite as well as I thought they would. So I might swap out Ninetales and Espeon in time to come if I can get some stronger Pokemon with better IVs. Thing is, when I started, I wasn't really catching Pokemon with strong IVs, so they're all quite average. Only my newer ones, like Flygon, were actually 3-star Pokemon when I used the Dex Nav, so their IVs are quite strong. But for the ones that don't have strong IVs, I might have to swap them out now because it's reaching that level of difficulty. Okay, and Aklove just sent out Roserade, which is quite a strong grass type. We're going to try revive Magmortar because fire type attacks will be pretty strong against Roserade. You have to use your items really carefully because with this difficulty you can only use, I think, 4 or 5 items in a battle. Currently we can't use any more items, so just bear that in mind too. We got 2 Pokemon left, Magmortar and Gyarados. If Magmortar can get an attack in, it does, we would have done a lot of damage. So luckily my Magmortar's got Quick Claw as well. We should be able to knock out this Roserade if we can get an attack in, but it keeps using Protect. Yes, and we get a Flamethrower in, we knock out Roserade. So that was really tight, very close, but we defeated Aklove in the end. Like I said, this was probably the toughest battle that I've had yet. Maybe took me about 10 attempts. I'll be honest, it was tough. But yes, we defeated Aklove. It was a great battle. And we just survived. I wouldn't have been able to win the battle without using some items, that's for sure. And Slowking was a big help. Oh no, so now Aklove sent me through the portal. And I'm here with Jax in this weird area. I believe this is the dreaded Distortion World, which is like a crazy maze. It's super confusing and tough to get out of here. So in the next video, stay tuned. I'm going to show you guys how to get out of the Distortion World in an easy way, one of the easiest ways possible. The previous time I played this game, I got absolutely stuck and lost in this area, and I just could not get out. I gave up on the game for a couple months, came back and finally completed it. But now, in the next video, I'm going to show you guys an easier way of getting out of the Distortion World, and we might even encounter Giratina in the next one.